TKO, the IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got the Beast, Anthony Yarde, after his 10th professional victory here in Leicester. Firstly, congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you, bro. How you been?
I'm all right. I've got to say, pure devastating finish from yourself. Another first-round KO to add to the record.
Yeah, it was an opponent that was put there. I think he had like a week, because I was meant to fight Nathan King. He came in. He didn't really come to fight. He tried to throw a few shots. Once I landed on him, I landed a body shot, and I saw his face. But I didn't want a 10-second fight, so I tried to carry it out as long as I could. Worked on a few things, and then I kind of got annoyed because he wasn't throwing back. So I threw a combination that I've been working on, and then hit him with that same body shot, and then he went down. And I'm hearing that I've broken his ribs.
We do hope Darren Snow is all right. We know he took this fight at late notice, so we do wish him all the best in that.
Always. I made sure as well. I went over to him. I said, "Oh, you're right." His trainer, he said, "Yeah, he's fine." And he don't know if he's rib broken or if it's just bruised. I just said, "Oh, like, all the best or whatever." But he seems like he's all right. He's walking, so it's good.
From Anthony Yarde's point of view, your BT debut couldn't have gone any better. No doubt there'll be viewers at home and new fans that have just turned on to the Yarde and the absolute beast that you are.
Yeah, it's always good to get new exposure, new fans. You know, I just believe in working hard, and you attract good things towards you. And obviously, good heart, pure heart, and then I just keep it like that. You know, BT Sports is a massive platform, and yeah, they're treating me good, so I'm happy. BoxNation is treating me good. Frank Warren's treating me good. Tunde, we're all happy. You got Frank Greaves wrapping my hands. My hands were perfect today. Perfect today.
Some footage of Frank Greaves wrapping your hands earlier, and that was a very specialist job that Frank Greaves does.
I'm telling you, the first time Frank wrapped my hands, I said, "You're wrapping my hands from now on. I don't care what fight it is." I wanted to get him out to America, but he couldn't come because he had a wedding or something like that. But he was meant to come out to America. That's how serious I am about him wrapping my hands. I know a lot of boxers get a lot of problem with their hands, but I see it as these are my tools. This is what I need to progress throughout my whole career. And yeah, I'm confident when Frankie Greaves wraps my hands properly.
I think it's an underrated thing, the hand wrapping, because your hands, as you mentioned, they're your tools, and if you've had past injuries, you need certain points of your hand wrapped and protected. Someone that does it specifically will know how to do that.
Exactly, and again, these are the tools, these are the things that you use over and over and over again. And everyone knows as well, boxing is like your hands ain't made for punching consistently. So yeah, you get sore hands and things like that. So even before going into this fight, my hand was a little bit sore. Frank wrapped my hand, we just took extra care on it. Perfect. I didn't feel literally nothing. So it's good.
The next fight, you're set to fight for your first title. Southern area, chance to get your hands on the Southern Area strap, which is a big opportunity for yourself. Chris Hobbs as well was, no doubt, if you'll be watching this, going to come and put it on the line. We're expecting a great contest. Talk to me a little bit about that now.
It'll be a good night of boxing. It's my first title fight. I'm happy it's my first title fight as well. I'm more happy that it's my first 10-rounder. So down on paper is that I know I'm doing 10 rounds. I feel like I train right now for 12 rounds, but knowing that you've got a 10-round fight, you know, I never go in there saying, "Oh, I'm going to knock him out first round," or "I'm going to knock him out second round." I prepare myself. I know everyone says this, but I actually do prepare myself for 12 rounds. Even though I'm doing 6 or 8 rounds now, I've been preparing myself for 12 rounds because that's the level I want to get to. So I'm not taking Chris Hobbs lightly. I know he's an opponent. He's got a belt for a reason. He's beat someone to have a belt. And yeah, I've got to go in there and do my job in the best way I can do.
It'll be a notable step up for yourself in opposition as well. Because of your limited amateur background, I'm sure the management and the promotional group have took extra care in getting you those learning fights. The fact that you can learn on the job a little bit rather than getting straight thrown into a big fight and maybe coming unstuck.
Exactly. What people don't know about boxing is it's a career. You know, it's that if you go for a job and it's a job at a firm and you start off doing secretary job and you want to work your way up to like PA for the CEO or something, it's gradual steps you have to take. If you go up and you try and work for the CEO straight away, you don't know what kind of work he's going to throw at you. So it's like, once you lose that job, it's 9 times out of 10 you're not going to get the job back. So it's like gradually you have to just build up to that job. When you're ready for it, the time will come when you have to perform. So yes, my opponents right now having to be up to scratch, but that's because I've been making them look like they're not up to scratch. They fought previous people that they've gone the whole rounds with. Not naming no names, but if you look at people, if you look at BoxRec, some of these people that I fought have gone the distance with a lot of fighters, or some people that went the distance with some of these fighters who are pulling out of fights with me saying there's no way I'm fighting them. So I don't know if it's the way I look, how I'm knocking people out or whatever, but I don't believe the hype right now. All I'm working on is progressing in the gym and keeping it at a rate where I'm confident and I go in there knowing that I can get the job done.
Your physique looks fantastic. You look like you've been like drawn and chiseled out of a comic book. But how do your muscles and that sort of react when you're doing longer rounds in sparring? When you're sort of that lactic acid is building up. Does it hinder you being that sort of hench, if you like?
I don't know what lactic acid means. No, I'm joking, I do. I used to play football and stuff, but I don't even put that into my mind because I believe that sometimes when you think about all that and you start to say, oh yeah, I've got big muscles, I'm going to get tired quick, it uses more oxygen. Well, I've got extra oxygen. If they say it takes more oxygen, I've got extra oxygen. One of my slogans are, we don't get weak, we get deep, meaning when you get to that point of tiredness, you dig deep. Ade, he's one of my trainers as well. He hacked me. If he was in there before, we was about to walk out, he was shouting down the building, getting me hyped. It gets me focused as well, because then it's like, it ain't a blur when I go out there. There's going to be noise, all these other things. So it's like, when you got a camping place and you feel good, you just need to focus on yourself and not worry about what people are saying about your opponents or what people are saying about this and that. So it's like, all it is about focusing on yourself and working to your limit at all times.
You had an entourage walk you out. First time I've seen such a big entourage with you walking out. What was it they were saying? What was it they were singing? Get deep, no sleep. What was it? What was the slogan?
We don't get weak, we get deep.
We don't get weak, we get deep. There you go.
Yeah, so the slogan is, we don't get weak, we get deep. As I said, Ade, he's a guy that hypes us up. He gets us pumped before we go out. Even in training as well, when he sees a little slack in the energy, he will start shouting down the gym and it pumps you back up. So it's like sometimes you need people like that in your camp. So I believe it's teamwork, and yeah, I just believe hard work. Eventually you reach the top.
Listen, congratulations on the win. We're excited to see you fight for your first title on BoxNation. I said, expecting a good fight from you and Chris Hobbs, and I'll catch you real soon, my man. Thank you very much.
Always got to do the sign out. IFL TV, James Helder, Mr. Anthony Yard, on all social media. Stamina for Soul, Frank Warren TV, BoxNation, BT Sports, you see it here. Babatunde Ajayi, BA. Yeah, but yeah, no, love. Wait. And the sponsors, Maxi Muscle. You see my face on TV because of Maxi Muscle, on other channels because of Maxi Muscle. We've got Ricky Hatton here. We've got Raynham still as well. Signing up. We don't get